Welcome back to another Z video. I'm super excited over this one because I've been wanting to do this to the Z ever since I got it. I have 2 boxes. Let's get started. Okay, everybody's pretty much seen one of these before, so there's no point for the unboxing dramatics. But I have this on my G. It looks exactly like it did when I got my my other one. Good quality. It's like one of the nicest Y pipes that you can get right now. What I really like about this one is that the piping is 275 inches into a 3-inch, and the ISR single exit GT exhaust, I think it's called. I believe I gotta figure out which way this goes, but I think this is the end that goes to the back of the Y pipe. So I'm expecting nearly perfect fitment because this is made by the same company, so their stuff better piece together like 100% good. And there's your single exit. There's your ISR logo. This thing's actually not as heavy as I thought it was gonna be. It actually might be a little lighter than the Soho, but I don't know, because the Soho is literally that with piping that goes all the way to the Y pipe, but this one has this I think this is a resonator. It has to be a resonator or maybe a small muffler. I'm not sure, but there's your hardware. There's your hardware for your Y pipe. And what I'm doing now is, because unfortunately this car, it's an East Coast car, you can just imagine how the bolts on the exhaust are completely rusted. And I did hit it with this deep penetrating oil spray, and I hit it with some, and when I thought that it was good, I hit it some more. There's no too much for this stuff, so I'm hoping that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna undo it from right here where the catalytic converters are. So I'm gonna take those two, these two, and then the rest I'm gonna take out as one piece. I'm not even gonna try to disconnect the this back section from the axle back, because there's no point. You could just drop those hangers. I think they're like 12 millimeters, so those should come out easy. I did find out that the hanger in the back, it's completely torn, so I'm gonna have to find, I think I have a polyurethane one left from another job, or actually I think I bought these just in case in the past. But so that's what I'm working on right now. Starting to get hot in Arizona. Gonna try to break those bolts loose, start taking this thing out, and hopefully I won't have to cut out the electric what is it called, the electric cutter. But if I do, oh well, who cares? OEM exhaust, I don't care. See you guys in a little bit. Looky what I just found. So I have 3 of these. I think I only need 2. These are polyurethane. These are like super solid, so it'll help keep the exhaust from, you know, rattling and bouncing around, and hopefully it'll absorb some of those rattles from the muffler. I got these a while ago. I'll put where I got it from. It says phase 2 motortrend.com. Muffler bushing kit, Nissan setup 3. So I'll try to see if I can find where I bought these from, and I'll put it in the description. So that takes care of that. Now I'm gonna start trying to loosen those rusted ass bolts, so I'll be back with the report. So I got really lucky. And that penetrating lubricant worked because I was able to loosen all 4, actually all 6 without stripping. So I should be able to reuse the 2 studs from the cat. I'm gonna see if I can find new bolts because these are just like, I don't think those are gonna hold anymore. And then the rest, it comes with new hardware. So lucky, less work. So let's take this thing down. Okay, man, this thing fits so good. I've done some exhaust systems in the past where you'd have to like fight to get everything to line up. This thing just lines up perfectly. I thought this is where I was gonna have a problem because this is where mostly people have issues, but no, look at that. So right now I'm basically test fitting it. I have all the bolts on pretty tight, but I'm gonna come around and put some of that red. I think it's RTV red gasket maker, exhaust gasket maker. But anyways, look at this thing. You smack this thing and nothing. It barely moves. And I don't hear it clinging onto anything. That's because these exhaust hangers are pretty freaking sturdy and they ain't moving for crap. This is why it's a good idea to replace your old rubber nasty hangers, because those over time they stretch, hang and sag, you know, like we do over time as we get older. So I would totally recommend you get these. I am so happy with this. So now all I have left is to put some of that RTV silicone maker, but this thing freaking fits beautifully. Look at that. Even here, see that? It lines up perfectly with the bumper, so A+ to ISR for making that fit so good. In case you're wondering, yes, I'm leaving the stock cats. No, I'm not adding any test pipes, or I actually still have those C-Works design resonated test pipes, but I don't want to deal with that demon bolt right now. And the fact that this car is an East Coast car, you know, that demon bolt gave me such a hard time on my G, and my G had only been in California and here, and it wasn't rusted, but it was still pain in the ass to get out. So I'm afraid that if I try to take it out right now, it'll strip and it'll turn into this long ordeal. So I personally don't want it any louder. I've already seen this exhaust on YouTube and it's pretty loud as is. So I'm hoping that the stock caps keep it even quieter. But I know eventually I'm gonna do the ISR long tube headers, but I'm gonna change the exhaust around. Yes, this exhaust system is just temporary. It's just so that I just can't stand this car being so quiet. So I needed something now, I needed something temporary. But I'm definitely gonna do ISR long tube headers. And when I do, I'm gonna be changing the exhaust system because I don't want it as loud as the G. I'm also gonna be changing the G soon because, you know, been there, done that. I always wanted a loud car, and I've had it for over a year now, and you know, it's time to make it more quiet, more comfortable, you know, to ride in when you're talking to people, and you know, when you're out just relaxing and chilling. Here we go. That's good. ISR single exit GT, Soho single exit. All right, let's get some first impressions. Ooh. Sounds pretty good so far. All right, I'm gonna do it with the windows down. Loud enough for me to hear it. It's not obnoxious and annoying. That might change when I go wide open throttle, of course. Car's not warmed up yet, so I'm not gonna do any hard pulls. So let's warm it up and see you in a minute. Oh, listen to that downshift. So far this thing has zero rasp, and I'm not hearing any hissing, anything that would tell me that there's an exhaust leak. But anyways, let's go do some fun POVs. 25 miles per hour, right? So there's a little bit of drone, but it's not as bad. I mean, what do you expect? There's literally a resonator sitting like right here, basically right next to you, underneath you. But it's not terrible. This is definitely a more comfortable cruiser now. The fact that I can hear the exhaust when I'm in the manual, to me, it's very important that you can hear your exhaust for smoother shifting and first gear takeoffs. Nissan! Actually gotta go there later. Whew. Gotta love that smell of a new exhaust system breaking in early in the morning. Only way to wake up. Oh, listen to that off the wall. Woo. All right, first freeway driving. Might have to roll up the windows here. Cruising speeds, you know, 5 miles per hour. That's at 3,000 RPM, and it's not, I don't want to jump out of the car. So the drone, I think the drone's fine. I could only imagine what this sounds like with test pipes or long tube headers. Like I said, I'm probably gonna end up doing something a little different when I do throw in the long tube headers, but in the meanwhile, this is just perfect for now. Tweetsies.